The raiding party fell upon the wedding party as quickly as a falling star in the night sky. They killed the black men, women, and children quickly, saving their brutal tortures for the white men. The harsh land had taught them many tricks. Over the 20,000 years, their people had seen every form of death by the horn of the buffalo, the long teeth of the wolf, the agonies of the snake's poison, the talons of the eagle, the bite of the spider. Each left their own cruelty, distorting the flesh, twisting the face in the agony of death's grasp. But none were so cruel as the methods of the red man, both against each other and especially for the strange men with white skin. As they went through the guests of the wedding party, the screams could be heard for long miles. Animals hid from the cries of the dying men, for they were not killed swiftly with the stone axe or the flint knife. Each was slowly taken apart, their maleness the last to be torn from their bodies. The native inhabitants had evolved a genetic hatred for the white, steeped in indignities, cultivated to a form of art. As they picked through the wagons and the dying for any valuable tool, weapon, or adornment, suddenly a stirring was noticed hidden beneath a pile of clothing. The raiders pulled back the rags and saw what they thought was a young girl. As one of them lifted his knife to cut her throat, for they killed all the children, the hand of their leader interrupted the swift stroke. For this young white was unusual. She had the budding breasts of a girl, but also the penis of a boy. Amongst their own kind, such sexual hybrids were revered, seen as healers and visionaries. Their collective memory was filled with stories of the magic of these people. And so the leader stopped his raider from killing. The small white was shaking like a toy rattle. They made for their music, uttering sounds they had never before heard. They were ordered to clothe the young victim and treat her as one of their own special seers. He named her Sha-Kwa-Na, they who see through the stars. One day, she would lead her adopted people to a peace with the invaders, which, not perfect, permitted them survival and dignity in a rapidly altering world. Here's a postscript to Sha-Kwa-Na. It's from a nightmare written on January 16th, 2017, that I found in some of my works. And I'm inspired to put it on YouTube finally today, 10/28/23, because there's a symphony called The Planets by Gustav Holst that is currently being performed in San Francisco. So enjoy Gustav Holst's The Planets and Michael Savage's Sha-Kwa-Na, which I chose to pull out today for no reason whatsoever. But since this is sort of related to The Planets by Gustav Holst, I will then give you another time something to follow up the planet called Mars, the bringer of war. I will then go to Venus, the planet of peace, at some other time. I thank you very much for listening.